Hi and welcome guys to part 2. We've got some amazing footage to show you here of the Endeans sawmill village. We have a whole village of houses to show you. So sit back, put your feet up, be into a really good watch. Thanks for watching guys.
We're here with Urban Kiwiana, and we also have Morticia from Morticia's Lair over here. In the background there, she's taking a photo of some mushrooms that are on the ground for photography in the videos. And this is going to be amazing. You will thoroughly enjoy this. So stay tuned, keep watching. This is going to be very enjoyable watch. There's so much to see out here at the sawmill, Endeans sawmill. I'll show you quickly in one of these houses. There's a lot to see. There's Morticia there, one of our explorers. There's the old fireplace. There's an old fridge here. Very old fridge. Oh, the phone tipped. And if you look in here, that is the old fridge. Stove, and over here, look at what we have over here. It's old Hoover-matic wash dryer deluxe. And we have an old coal range. It's about to tip outside. There is a lot to see here, so we don't want to make the video too long, but we'll just show you. There's a lot of washing machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see at least 5 washing machines. And another one over there. An old fridge there. An old Leonard fridge. Fireplace. Another old washing machine here. There's a lot to show you. So we'll keep going. We'll keep this house brief because there's house, 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 house. There's a lot to show you. This house here is a real old beaut. Been extended at some point in time, and this is just straight rough sawn timber, and it has borer. There's borer in there, and you can see the join here where they've not painted here, and the paint is actually eaten and has become lichen. And you can see up further where it has not done so, but it may not have even been painted. It may have just had the lichen on there. There is a lot to show you here, so some of these houses we'll keep brief and we'll show you the really cool stuff. If you read here, we will not. This is currently used as a hunter's quarters, and they maintain this old property, the one I was just showing you, so we will restrict from going inside there. I don't want to get shot. Here is the front of the hunter's quarters. They have a rather old bicycle and a van seat. But we've got a lot to show you, so we'll keep that brief. This is one of the houses I've been wanting to show you guys. It's absolutely awesome. Look at how it's got all the trees and vines growing around the front veranda there. Doesn't that look cool? And it's actually had some wood wedged around with some stakes to hold the chimney from falling down. It has some grass packed in there. And this house has been used in a lot of wedding photography. It's very awesome looking. Maybe we might be able to show you inside. We'll see where the tour takes us. So the lovely gentleman who's giving us a tour here doesn't have access to this property at the moment. He didn't bring the keys, but I can give you a pan through the window. And there's a sash window in there, which is missing from the window. So, yeah, and very interesting looking. So, have a look through the next window. Some of the insulation's coming down. The floor's given way. So this is awesome. So now travelling around, we've looked at this property behind me here, and we've looked across the road at the sawmill over here, and behind me, over here somewhere, is the manager's office. We're going to look at that. And we're going in this direction with our lovely tour guide and the Urban Kiwiana crew. And my photographer, lovely photographer here in the background, Morticia from Morticia's Lair, who's currently doing photography. And behind me here somewhere, near this house, we have our other explorer who's come along with us, which is Urban Kiwiana, back here somewhere. He might be exploring in a house. Here's this old, looks like they were being using it as a forklift, but it would have been probably a digger at some point, and it's been modified for purpose, fit for use. This is cabin number 2. And there's a fridge, couch, and a wardrobe over there. Now this house here apparently has a lot of wonderful history here. We've got a lovely tour guide here that has just explained to me that this is one of the better ones to look at. So in a moment we'll go and... So a lot of people have put their memorabilia here and wrote Aroha was here, which I'm not sure if that's the same Aroha that is exploring with Aroha, but she's a subscriber of mine. She'll be able to let me know. And all the different other artwork. There's a lot to see here. I probably can't show you all the artwork. We'll do what we can. And very good time period wallpaper here. Look at the wonderful wallpaper. So we've got a lot to show you, so we'll try not to pan too quickly. But I think I might turn the light on for you guys. And as Morticia just said, you may have heard, somebody really likes Sinead O'Connor and New Kids on the Block. And well, look, there's Johnny Depp from the RCR Countdown. These are old, very old posters. And another one, Sinead O'Connor, very old poster work. And I can't quite make that. That's John Bon Jovi and Mariah Carey and Sebastian Bach. Right, moving on. Here we are, and here we still have our intact piano. It's rather weathered and had a few birds do some turds on it. But some of these keys might actually play. I think I heard some tunes come from it a moment ago. No. But, isn't that cool? In the fireplace. And look, back in the day they used to insulate the walls on the raw timber with newspaper to give it something for the wallpaper to bond to. There's the wallpaper there with newspaper backing. They glue newspaper on the walls. Or they use sack material, which they have here. They've got sack material here, which then they would use that to bond to put the wallpaper on. We've got this lovely 70s wallpaper here. And here again we have different wallpaper again. And look, another one of my favourites, you might have seen in one of my videos, a Shacklock 501. Fully intact. Gauge has come off this one. It's cracked from the piles dropping here. Look at all the lovely doors. This one has the breather valve down here. The previous one we had the breather valve up there. Paper towel holder. Kitchen's still here. Still has a kitchen. What have we got here? Do we have a date on this? July 1993. Here we are. 1993. What do we have here? These cupboard doors are very stiff, and look at this shroud here to cover the sink that you could open. It is hinged. You could open to do maintenance on your piping for your hand basin. Or, sorry, not your hand basin, your sink. My mistake. You would have had your hot water cylinder in here, I believe. It's now gone. Plumbing is there. If you carry along through here, there's still a bathtub, intact, with taps, cathedral rolled glass in the sashes. Through here, we still have an intact toilet. It's much higher than the floor. This floor, you won't be able to see it, but across this floor, this would be at least 200 millimeters wonky. It's so wonky, in fact, that it's broken the sink. I wonder if we dare. No, it does not work. Anyway, we'll travel to another room. And then back in the kitchen, we have another Heineken. What do we have in here? Look at the wallpaper in this room. You have an very old truck out there, another International, and a Hillman Hunter. We'll get to that soon. Very old, beautiful wallpaper in here. And you can see when you shut this door how out of square this flooring is. Well, you can't on the camera, but I certainly can. You can see this doorway here. You probably more so see only shuts to there. That's how out of whack the floor is. Isn't that cool? Is that? Oh, I thought it was going to say Pantera for a minute there. I was getting excited. I was like, yes, they listen to Pantera. I listened to Pantera in my teenage years. Large wardrobes there, it's very low. You could still see suitcases and stuff on top of there. Anyway, we'll carry on. This is the back of the house we just looked at. It's very awesome. We have to watch our footing while we're walking here because there is big holes. Here we have one of the loggers trucks or firewood trucks. Wimiha got away, and don't know if you can see in there. I'm not even sure if the door would open. Oh, the door does open. There we are. Bit of a time capsule inside there. It's full of cobwebs. I'll put my hand in, but I will not hop inside. Not too keen and all that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Firewood delivery truck. Look at this. Let's see if we can have a look in the back of this rig. Wow, isn't that cool? That's awesome. Beautiful old Bedford. It's awesome. We found another one of these awesome houses out here. It's got a fireplace, and somebody's pretty cool because AC/DC is alright. Yeah. And well, she's a little bit more dilapidated than here. Floor goes downhill. It's still solid. There's a lot of poo-poo on the floor. Lots of poo. The old pull string light. Click. Be careful, we might pull the roof down. But look at this. An old VCR. There's something you don't see any day. A Panasonic VHS. Look at that. It's got the tuning and whatnot, so you can program in and watch your TV. You can adjust your picture and everything like that. Cord. It's got the clock on there. I wonder if it's got a video in there. No video inside. It's an old entertainment cabinet that someone's put together. They would have had their TV in here where they watch TV. And back in those days, they've had a PowerPoint fitted and they just run a bit of conduit down from the ceiling power. Look at all these old pictures and photos of their family, and I can only assume it was their family. So the front door's open and there's heaps of photos here. We've got Urban Kiwiana here. He's going to come in and check this out too. There is some awesome stuff here to look at. That even looks like that might be a bit rude, so couldn't tell that until I got the light on there because it's starting to get dark. Some cool old photos here on the wall. They might be just magazine cutouts now. I don't think they're actually photos of their family. And what have we got here? Can we have a date here on this newspaper? I don't know if we've got a date here on this newspaper. I can't find any dates, but this place closed down in 1996. What have we got here? Another newspaper. We haven't got any dates there, but this is even earlier than magazine cutouts. This is all newspaper cutouts. So we're just trying to see if we can find a date here. That this room was last lived in. I can't find a date in this room. It's so cool in here. We'll have a look around. Another coal range. It's awesome. An awesome kitchen here. Oh, some Sunlight dishwashing liquid. What have we got here? It's an old school steel cap boot. Very old steel cap boot there. An old steel bowl. And an old jug. Steel jug here. Some taps. No water connected. And an old electric frying pan. Got lining in the cupboard here. Got a nice low hanging light so you can see when you're cooking and doing your dishes. I've got some jars in here. What have we got here? Some Craigs. Always very jam. Any expiration date? Here we go. What does that say? I can't actually read that. Best before October 05. Jam must have lasted a wee while. October 05. There's an old skeleton couch in here. Awesome. It's fallen apart. But here we've got some more posters on the walls. Goes downhill quite a bit here, so I'll just be careful. Some more pictures and posters on the walls. I think we'll deflect our attention away from that because I've shown you a lot of that. You don't want to lose interest and watch someone else's channel. No, we don't mind. What does that date say? Is it 2005? So it looks like we've got a date for this house of 2005. It's two things so far that date back to 2005. Got a newspaper and also the jar of jam. Also dates back to 2005. Let's stick down here. Let's have a look here. Bath. What have we got here? Here's the old copper hot water cylinder. Light fittings all hanging down. So someone last lived here in 2005. And this is on the site of the sawmill. Shut down 96. So some people did still live here in these houses, although they were out of employment from the sawmill. Look at this. Old drink bottle. I remember having one of these. I'll flick up latch there and you get about 3 litres. It's still got juice in it, red juice that just dripped out when I tipped it over. It's amazing. We've still got more to show you. We'll continue out of this house. We'll just look at a fuse box before we go. I'd like to show you fuse boxes. You can, electricians and whatnot will place a date. We'll head out this front door. We've got lots of sheep coming to get their tucker. I might think we've got food for them, or they might want to eat us. Another one of the properties on site. Look at the bottom. It's just collapsed on itself. And the house piles are very much out. Let's see if we can have a look inside this one. Here we are, the door's open. We have to be very careful on the floor here, our tour guides just told us. We'll have a look inside. I'm quite good with rotten floors. Ooh. 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 Let's see what he says about watch the floor. Not the worst house I've been in. There's a very big hole right beside my foot. Let's be very careful. Looks like there's some building supplies in here. Architraves and skirtings. Ford. Someone kept their car park boxes in here. Okay, we're through into a dryer room. Very much on a lean. You can see some built-in wall shelving there. I don't believe these doors are from it, but they're probably from something else within the property. Someone's made a nice table out of some rough sawn timber. Have a look in here now. There's our tour guide out there. And looks like a servery hole over there. I don't know what that's for. We should have a look. Ah, servery hole for it is a kitchen. And another built-in wall unit in the wall there. Very wonky, this one. So we'll have a look here. Going into the kitchen. What a lovely big kitchen. Lovely. And then I've got the old fridge here. Right. We'll have a look inside. Not much left of it. It's got no bottom left anymore. The motor's gone. You have no idea how wonky this is right now. So wonky. You did see from the outside, the sink. Another beautiful coal range. Back door of glass now. You can be outside. Look at this kitchen. Wonderful kitchen there. Would have been in its time. All the lovely bright colours there. Let's have a look in here. Oh, the floors are creaking here. We have to be extra careful. Some more shelving here on the wall. Oh, not very high ceilings in here. Lovely. Let's travel through. See if there's anything to show you out the back door. Oh, look at this. We've got a bath. Have to watch our feet on the flooring here. A lovely bathtub. Sink. If I'm panning fast, because I've got so much to show you. There's the very old washing machine. I won't go in here because it's so soft. I won't go. No, I can feel it squashing right down. If I put my weight, I'll go through the floor. We'll just travel outside and look through that window to see what we can see in there. We'll travel out this back door and we have to be very careful again. This is just so soft and slippery. Very slippery. Oh, there's some car windscreens. Very cool. Very much collapsed shed over there. We'll have a look. Oh look, there's where we couldn't get to. It's fallen down. We don't need to look in the window. There's a lovely toilet. Oh, there's a porcelain. It's porcelain fallen out the wall. I mean, you can use that one. Man. On the hop side, it's got some new PVC piping coming out the wall for the cistern. Not that you've got anything to flush because it doesn't work. Hello, little fella. Hello. He's sleeping. You see, during the day he's found a nice little place to nest and he's sleeping.
Well guys, that's the end of part 2. Just like to thank everybody that watched, and I'd like to thank Urban Kiwiana for coming along and joining us, and Morticia's Lair Mortography for coming along and doing the photography that you're looking at right now. It was a really awesome, epic day, very long day. I enjoyed every moment of it, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up and help support our page, and make sure you check out Kiwiana's page because he's got some awesome videos for you to check out as well. Please like and subscribe, and have a good night. Thanks everyone.